Now, the trial of slain CityMed Day Hospital boss, Dr. Louis Siemens, is continuing in the High Court in Bloemfontein. He was shot dead in the basement parking of Preller Square Shopping Complex in May last year. Former Grootvlei Prison head Tatolo Setlai is the next state witness to take the stand. Eight men, aged between 29 and 56, stand accused for various roles in hatching and executing the plot. The murder was due to be reported The murder was due to reportedly strained relations between accused number one and alleged mastermind Stanley Bakili. It's alleged that Siemens had been paying off bribes through Bakili for hospital bed licenses. The court heard that Bakili was seen with Siemens moments before he was shot dead. For the latest and for an update, let's cross live to our colleague Aphumelele Mdlalane. Aphumelele, a very good morning to you. The trial started yesterday. Let's just, before looking forward to what to expect today, just take us back to what happened yesterday.
Good morning to you and also to the viewers at home. Interesting events we saw yesterday where the former MEC for Health in the province, Dr. Beni Malakwane, took the stand as a witness, of course. Basically, the focus was on the relations that he had with, of course, the accused number one, who is said to have been the mastermind of this murder case that is continuing here in the High Court. He was also, of course, asked about the relationship and also the direct information, or rather the communication that he had with the then Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi. That's where he did mention that he only heard from the accused number one that Aaron Motsoaledi was responsible for the licensing of the beds and to expedite that process. And also later on we saw a state witness who is a waiter. The evidence that was brought in court, it is shown a CCTV footage where Dr. Louis Siemens was seen having, of course, the lunch, or rather, yes, lunch with the accused number one few minutes before he died, on the very same place, which is a Preller Square Shopping Center here in Bloemfontein. The waiter continues today to give his evidence while the video is being played in court, just to show the meeting that he had with accused number one. We could see, of course, on the video that Stanley Bakili, who is the accused number one in this case and also the mastermind, going in and outside of the restaurant while was sitting with Dr. Louis Siemens. And then later on, that's when the incident occurred. More witnesses are supposed to be taking the stand. Like you did say, the former head prison will also take the stand today. We will also, of course, have to understand and hear the relations that he had with Dr. Louis Siemens, and also the focus basically is still on the accused number one. We know that there's 8 accused in this case, but we could see the witnesses are taking the stand, that they've been asked as to how do they know the accused number one. It's expected to start now at 9:30, and as it is a trial, it takes the whole day. We will see witness after witness taking the stand, and we will communicate just later on as to what has unfolded inside the court today.
The story will be following as it unfolds.